Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to Diaspora Haiti. And today we'll be diving into a conversation that I feel like we should be having. And this conversation is around Haitian people. And the very questions that I have, why does the world seem against Haitians? See, if you've been paying attention lately, paying attention to the news, to social media, even on casual conversations, you might have noticed something very, very troubling. Yes, the story goes as Haitians are being deported, Haitians are being rejected, Haitians are being discussed as a problem, often without a context and rarely with compassion. Today, we are asking a difficult question. Why does it feel like the world is against Haitians? Let's talk because Haitian stories deserve to be heard. What is happening right now is very disturbing. Recently, we've been hearing more about deportation of Haitians from the United States. At the same time, you could see you can see agreements between government that are being signed to manage this migration situation. But this is what stands out. Some, I'd say, some territory in the Caribbean, mind you, the Haitians are part of CARICOM. Some CARICOM country are quietly make it clear that Haitians are not welcome. If you take the situations involving Saint Kitts, for those who have not heard, the Trump administration is planning on deporting a lot of uh uh mm, I'd say a lot of immigrants. They and some of them are Haitians. And Saint Kitts, a small territory in the Caribbean, signed agreement. You already know what that is. I mean, there's gonna be compensation to take on some of the deportees from the United States. But hesitant or unwilling to accept Haitians. Yes, they will take on any deportees but Haitians. The same Haitians that are being part of the CARICOM nation, which is all the nations in the Caribbean, they not being accepted. They are not welcome. And they not welcome not based on individual cases, but based on nationality. Yes, based on nationality. And this particular situation is not isolated. This reactions this reaction follows Haitians almost everywhere they go. Yes, and there's a particular reason for that stigma. And if you look at immigration overall, as far as Haitians concerned, this isn't just about papers. If this were only about immigration status, Haitians would be treated, I'd say, like everyone else. But they are not. Haitians are often assumed to be a burden before they even arrive. They assume to be a risk before they even speak. And often portrayed as a problem before they even act. And this discrimination is not a policy, it is perception. A perception shaped by decades of negative, uh, what I would say, imagery, n- negative media coverage. That's the word I was looking for. Now, when people are constantly shown to the rest of the world as broken, the world forgets their humanity because they always show Haitians as a problem to be dealt with. But one thing the Haitian people always have history that never went away. Yes, Haiti, see, Haiti is not treated this way by accident. No, no, no. You got to remember, Haiti was the first black republic, first black nation, first nation born out of slave revolt. And that was a very successful slave revolt, the very and the only slave revolt. Instead of support from the rest of the world, Haiti was punished, isolated, and forced into death. History didn't end. Now, the way Haitians being punished, today punishment looks like exclusion. The same treatment started after their independence back in 1804. It was Haiti was excluded from doing business with the rest of the world. And the struggle is blamed on the people, not the system that created it. The system that create the poverty in Haiti, the same system that robbed everything they have. See, one little note, after Haitians had gotten their independence from, though at the time, the greatest army general in the world, a they were forced to repay. They were forced to repay up so they can keep their independence so they wouldn't be invaded. Now, when a country is never allowed to recover, its people are blamed for surviving. Haitian people are always on survival mode. Now, politics never help neither. Because politics, when you hear, it's always fear and convenience. In today's society, government don't always act on the truth, don't always act on reality. They act on fear, fear of cost, fear of public opinion, and fear of responsibility. Politically easy to reject. The reason is they don't have a strong government, so silence become a policy. What this does to Haitians, imagine carrying your nationality on your back like a warning label, having to prove your worth before being accepted. You know, that creates exhaustion, fatigue, and yet Haitians continue to work. They contribute, they build wherever they go. Now, looking at the world from the Haitians' point of view, the world is not uncomfortable with Haitians because Haitians are dangerous or because Haitians are savages. No, the world is uncomfortable because Haiti represents unfinished business, unfinished justice. And instead of dealing with that history, it's easier to reject the people and sometimes use your closest allow your family member, your friends, to do the dirty work, like the case in St. Kitts right now. But, you know, Haitians always fought for what they want, always fought what they feel like is right. Haiti will not stay like this. It's been over 222 years since they got their independence, and it's nonstop, nonstop. See, Haitians are not a crisis. Dignity should not depend on nationality. Let's keep talking because Haitian stories deserve to be heard. And I want to thank you for taking this time. If you just stumble onto my podcast, it's called Diaspora IT and it's on Bookaloo TV on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe, and let the world hear Haitian story. Because we were not that evil. We were not that dangerous. We were not that savages until we chose freedom, until we chose to fight for what we believe, until we chose to stand for liberty.